Yes, sir. Dear students, good evening. We welcome all of you for this 78th session of CA Run 100 series. We have with us speaker CA Poonam Madanji and moderator CA Rohit Sharma ji. Moderator sir will be introducing to you with the chairman, vice chairman and speaker ma'am. Please over to moderator sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you for joining us for today's session at Run at 100 webinar series, an initiative by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, BOS operations, to celebrate excellence, ignite insights, and empower the next generation of financial professionals. Let me brief something about our BOS chairman and vice chairman. So I'll start with the BOS chairman, sir, C. Rohit Ruateji. He is a iconic Central Council member of ICI and currently serving as a chairman of Board of Studies. He holds the distinction of being one of the youngest management committee member, regional council member, and youngest Central Council member in ICI history. And he has also contributed for major initiatives for inclusion of ICI name in Guinness World of Record for largest career counseling session, led impactful programs like Practice Ki Pathshala and the residential training program for new CUP holders. As a chairman, he continues to shape policy method for practice of CA profession and aspiring students respectively. He's very dedicated to student empowerment. He is committed to modernizing CA education through digital platform, innovative learning methods, and industry-related training on making him a key force in redefining the future of CA profession. And our vice chairman is CA Sanjeev Sangeji. He is also a council member and he has an experience of more than 26 years. And he is a impactful initiator like he practiced Ki Udaan, Voice of Diamonds, and he has actively contributed to various ICI committees and held key positions in professional and social organizations. He is known for his visionary approach and he is committed to empowering young professionals, enhancing auditor ethics, and strengthening ICI global presence through innovation and inclusive growth. That's all the vice chairman and chairman introduction. So we'll start now with our speaker, ma'am, CA Poonam Madan. CA Poonam Madan is a chartered accountant turned corporate trainer and life coach over 20 years of professional experience. She is the founder of BFFS Training and Consulting and serves as the national president of Wiki Happiness Council. She is passionate about transforming people and workplaces. She specializes in stress management, happiness at work, and peak performance. She is also the author of book Break Free from Stress, and she's on the mission to positively transform lives through practical, impactful learning interventions. So let's give a warm welcome to speaker, ma'am, for the today's session. So now I request Poonam Madan, ma'am, for the session. Please, ma'am, over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. And it is a privilege to be a part of the ICAI's Run at 100 initiative. As chartered accountants, we invest years in developing technical competence. But in today's demanding professional environment, mental fitness and mindset have become equally critical for sustained growth and performance. So today's session on gratitude and growth, the secret to a happier mindset, is not about motivation or positivity. It is about understanding gratitude as a mindset skill and growth as a professional necessity. I hope you all will agree to this that people are hired for their technical skills and fired for their non-technical skills. So developing the attitude of gratitude actually helps us to be stable and sustained in our career. So today's session is not about motivation or positivity. It is more about training the mind, a skill as important as technical competence. As a corporate trainer, when I go to different corporates and offer my trainings where I train people to be happy, I often feel that people do not consider this as something that is important. Though ultimate goal of everyone's life is to be happy. Even if we start with goal setting, we achieve certain goals in life, but then again we set another goal, and another goal. So this process of goal setting is never ending. So we have to learn the skill of being happy, and gratitude, being grateful, is one thing that can definitely help us all to stay happy. So over the next 1 hour or maybe 50 minutes, I would say, we will explore how a simple shift in our perspective can help us manage pressure better, how we can learn from challenges, we can strengthen professional relationships, and we can continue growing with balance and clarity. So I invite you to participate with an open mind and reflect on how these ideas can be applied in your personal and professional journey. So yes, this session is very important because I am addressing students today, and I have been at that point in my life almost more than 20 years back when I cleared my CA final, both groups in single sitting, and I cleared it at the age of 21 itself. So it was a first attempt. I understand a lot of pressure we undergo as a student, and I also agree to it, and I hope you all will agree, all the participants. I'm assuming all the CA students are joining the session today. A lot of times we have to learn how to handle pressure, how to face failure, how to undergo that pressure of long preparation cycles. So yes, lot of uncertainty is there, a lot of test of your mind more than your knowledge. So we all, I hope, will agree that CA is more of a mental game, not only an academic challenge, right? So we all have to develop that mental resilience so as to be able to overcome the challenges that we have to come across during our journey of being a CA student. So to start with, let me do a pulse check. I would like to know from you all on a scale of 1 to 10, how will you rate your level of happiness as of now? How you are feeling as of now on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being excellent, very good, 1 being worst. So I will request the team to please open the chat where I can actually read your comments. If you can rate yourself, your happiness, level of happiness on a scale of 1 to 10. How are you feeling now? 10 being feeling very good, feeling excellent, and 1 feeling worst. If you're not able to type in the chat box, just have a self check, close your eyes, and try to feel what is your level of happiness as of now. How are you feeling now? If I ask you to rate your level of happiness on a scale of 1 to 10, how will you rate yourself? So yes, happiness, don't judge yourself, because awareness is the first step towards change. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of habits we have to develop to be happy. Gratitude being one of that. So be aware, if your score is below 5, then yes, this session is something that you must attend attentively, because I'm going to share a lot of things with you which can definitely help you out to improve your state of happiness. So because the session is on gratitude, let me start by busting certain myths on gratitude. So let me share my screen now. We all have a lot of myths in relation to gratitude, starting with the first myth, that is, gratitude means being satisfied and not being ambitious. So many people feel that when I am grateful, when I am thankful, it means I am satisfied from my life and I don't need anything else from my life. Let me tell you out that being grateful does not stops you from being ambitious. Being grateful actually helps you in enjoying what you have already achieved, and then looking for more. So, yes, whenever we are looking for more, it has to start first of all with the process of thanking for what we already have. And gratitude actually helps you to do that. Another myth people may have is gratitude is only for people who are already successful. So if I do not have anything in my life to be grateful for, because when you are not having that attitude to be grateful, you won't find anything in your life to be grateful for, right? You find everything as a problem, every person as a problem, every situation as a problem, right? So you may think that when I will be successful, then I can be grateful. But that is a wrong attitude, because gratitude actually helps us to survive through the struggles, because then we are able to count our blessings. And then when the success reaches us, we are able to enjoy that phase in our life. Another myth that people may have is gratitude means ignoring problems. Let me tell you, gratitude does not mean ignoring problems. Gratitude means counting the blessings that you have in your life and then identifying the problems and being solution focused, not problem focused. So, when I say being solution focused, let me take an example. You are traveling on your bike, and midway somewhere your bike stops working, right? Now there are two kind of people in this situation. One person could be problem oriented person, another person could be solution oriented person. Now one who is a problem oriented person, what he is going to do is he will take the bike on the side of the road, sit there, start cribbing. Oh my God, why did I even start it today? I should not have started. My day is so bad today. This every time happens with me. Whenever I have to go anywhere, my bike always stops. Why this happens to me always? Now, this is something which we call being problem focused. This person is continuously focusing on the problems in his life. Now, do you think it is going to help him out? It is actually going to help him to lead to burnout in his life, increase the pressure with these thoughts which are actually disempowering. Now, let us take example of the other person who is a solution oriented person. Now what this person is going to think is, this person again will be facing the same situation, right? The bike is not working. He will take the bike on the side of the road. He will stand there and then he will keep on searching, where can I find someone who can help me to repair this bike? Okay, let me call someone. Okay, who is the nearest person I feel who can come here to help me out? Okay, another idea. Let me book a Uber cab and check with the Uber driver. Can he help me out whether I can attach my bike after? So these are some thoughts that may come in his mind. Why? Because instead of focusing on problems, this person is actually aware of what is the situation, what is in hand, and how to move ahead from here. Instead of cribbing and ruminating with the disempowering thoughts, this person is focusing more on solutions. And gratitude actually helps us to be solution oriented. So, yes, gratitude does not mean ignoring problems. Gratitude means acknowledging them and moving ahead. Another myth, gratitude is positive thinking. Though I do not propagate that we all have to think positive always, I always propagate thinking rationally. Rationally means thinking logically as per the situations, because thinking positive may be possible most of the times in your life, but it is not possible always, right? So, gratitude is positive thinking. I won't say that it is only and only positive thinking. People who are grateful, they do suffer from lot of problems in their life. But during those critical and difficult situations, instead of getting stuck with a particular thought, they learn the art of moving ahead. They learn the art of thinking rationally. They learn the art of reframing their thoughts. They learn the art of living in the right mindset. So, gratitude helps us in thinking rationally and moving ahead in life instead of getting stuck at a particular point. Another myth on gratitude. Gratitude only works when life is good. No, let me tell you, it is not so. I have also seen a lot of challenges in my life. And I actually thank God that I had to face those challenges in my life, because those challenges have actually made me strong. So I am grateful to God for helping me to navigate through those difficult situations in my life. So gratitude works even when we are struggling, because that helps us to move ahead and navigate to search for a better and stronger situation in life. Gratitude helps us to build resilience as well, to be resilient. Another and last myth that I would like to share: gratitude will guarantee success. Let me tell you, nothing in this world can guarantee success to you. If anyone is selling you anything which guarantees success, then please mind it, it is fake. Because it's all in you, not in the other person, that can guarantee success. So, yes, you have to develop that attitude which can help you to be successful. And there are a lot of things that you have to do to be successful in your life. So, gratitude cannot guarantee success, but it can actually help you to deal with the failures in your life, to deal with the failures in a way that you can see failures as learnings and not the full stops. I would say failures are the commas in your life, they are not the full stops. So, gratitude helps you to move ahead in your life without getting stuck with a single failure in your life. I hope I am making sense. I don't know whether you are able to type in the chat box. I would have loved to read your comments. But yes, our team is continuously monitoring your comments, and they will definitely forward your questions to me at the end of the session. So please keep on sending your questions. I would be happy to answer your questions towards the end of the session. Now, let me help you out to understand one more thing. Why people do not feel grateful? What do you think? Why people do not feel grateful? Because they are thinking negative, right? They are always thinking on the other side of the story, and that is the negative story. So if you're thinking negative, whenever there is some unwanted situation in your life, the first thought that comes to your mind is a negative thought, right? What do you think? Are you a positive person or are you a negative person? Negative person is the one who always finds a problem in all the opportunities. Whereas a positive person is one who always finds an opportunity in every problem. So if you are a person who always thinks negative, you count yourself as a negative thinker, let me tell you that thinking negative is not your fault. Humans are wired, our brain is wired in such a way that we are bound to think negative in any situation. And that is because of the reason that our brain always works to protect us. That is our brain's survival mechanism. This is how our brain works. Just go back to our primitive stages, how we started. I hope you all have learned the histories. Humans' origin, it started in jungles. In Hindi, we call them Adivasis, right? We used to live in jungles. Primitive humans were even, they were not even humans, right? We are ancestors of monkeys, right? Sapiens. So yes, this is how we originated. Initially, we used to live in jungles, forests, caves, right? Now just think, you are going alone in a jungle and you hear some noise near the bush behind you. Now, what would be the first thought that comes to your mind? The first thought that comes to your mind would be, there is something unusual, could be an animal, right? So the first thought is danger. And why this first thoughts? Because this is the way our brain protects us. This is our brain's survival mechanism, so that you can actually take an action and safeguard yourself. Run and hide yourself so that you can safeguard. So the first thought in any unusual situation would be negative thought only, because this is how our brains are wired. So please don't feel bad if you think negative in any situation. So negative thoughts are not bad. As per a research, around 60,000 thoughts crosses a human mind in a single day. 60,000 thoughts. And out of these 60,000 thoughts, 80% thoughts are negative thoughts and negative repetitive thoughts. So it's not your fault if you're thinking negative. The problem is getting stuck with those negative thoughts. So negative thoughts are not bad. Negative thinking is bad. So yes, the first thought that will always come to your mind is to find out what you are lacking. So what we have to do is we have to train our brains in a way that irrespective of such thoughts which are negative, we should be able to focus and divert our thoughts to something that is positive. So gratitude is a skill. Gratitude is an art. And the good news is this skill can be learned. It's not difficult to acquire this skill. So gratitude is an attention training, I would say, where you have to focus. And where the focus goes, energy flows. So whenever you are feeling deficient in your life, just think on something that you are actually blessed with. There was a man, he was very frustrated with his life. He went to his friend and he shared with him that I'm so much frustrated in my life. I'm not able to achieve anything. I won't be successful ever in my life. What should I do? I don't feel like doing anything. Everything in my life is going wrong. So his friend, he said to him, okay, if you think nothing is working in your favor, if you think that nothing good is happening in your life, there is no blessing left in your life, do one thing. Your eyes, can you donate your eyes to me? I will pay you 2 lakh for these eyes. And if you donate your heart to me, I will pay you 5 lakh rupees for your heart. And if you donate your kidneys to me, both kidneys, I will pay you 10 lakh rupees. And if you donate your limbs, the person said, stop, stop, stop. What are you saying even? Why will I donate my eyes, my heart, my everything to you? This is very special to me, right? How can I donate everything to you? Then his friend said to him, my dear, you are blessed with such a beautiful body. You are blessed with eyes that work, that helps you to see. Your heart that helps you to feel. All your body parts are there to help you out. How can you even say that you have nothing left in your life? So once we start focusing on what is good in our life, it actually helps us to shift our focus to identify everything that is happening good. So just take an example. You are thinking to buy a car, maybe a red colored uh, Honda City, right? Now you purchase this red color Honda City. What happens after that? When you take your Honda City on road, red color Honda City car, you will keep on seeing every other car is red color. Before that, you never used to see red color cars on the road. But now when you are owning a red color Honda City, you will keep on finding every other car is a red colored car. Why? Because your mind is focusing on red color now. So if I tell you that wherever you are sitting, can you look around in your room and try to find out 5 objects that are blue in color? I'll give you 30 seconds to do this exercise. Just look around in the room where you're sitting. Try to make a list of 5 objects in blue color. It could be anything. Look around in the room where you're sitting. A lot of objects are there. Make a list of 5 things that are blue in color. When you are ready with the 5 objects, you can type in yes in the chat. Or you can react. 5 objects which are blue in color. Okay. So I hope you were able to, I could also make a list of 5 objects that are blue in color here in my room. Okay. Now just focus here. When you are searching for these 5 objects in the room, could you identify anything that was yellow in color? I hope for most of you, the answer will be no, because your focus was only on identifying things that are blue in color. So this is the trick that our mind plays with us. Our mind focuses on the things that we want to focus on. So where the focus goes, energy flows, right? So when we start focusing our mind on things that are happening good, that are blessings in our life, it actually helps us to increase the number of blessings in our life, increase the count of blessings in our life. So let us start developing this habit of being grateful. And if you ask me, ma'am, how many times in a day we should do this? I will say every moment in your life. You can be grateful for the things around you. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm breathing. I'm grateful for the fact that I'm skilled enough that I am able to share my wisdom with the people who are attending this session. I'm grateful to my parents. I'm grateful to my siblings. I'm grateful for every person in my life, whether good or bad, because they have taught me something. I have always learned something from them. So, yes, gratitude helps you to stay calm. And this is something that has always worked in my favor. So I can guarantee you that when you learn this attitude of gratitude, you will definitely live a happier life, because a calm mind leads to clear thinking. So, okay, there is an activity for you all. I'll share my screen again with you. What you have to do is, I hope my screen is visible. Write 3 things that are working well in your life. Any 3 things. Take a pause, close your eyes, think about 3 things that are working good in your life, that are working well in your life. Just search for those 3 things. Take a deep breath, relax yourself. Make a list of 3 things that are working well in your life. You are having food and shelter, you are having a home to live inside, you are having someone who cares for you, you are having clothes to wear, right? You are having goals in your life to achieve. You are sitting here attending this session. This means that you are blessed in your life with internet, with mobile phones, I would say, or maybe laptops. Do you think each and every person on this earth is able to afford this? So these things are working well in your life, right? When you're able to attend this session, a lot of things are working well in your life. Just make a list of those 3 things that are working well in your life. Try doing this exercise every day, I would say. And that actually helps you to be grateful, to start counting your blessings. So I hope you all are done with this exercise. So what gratitude does in your life? Does it changes your situations? Does gratitude change your situation? The answer is no. Gratitude will not change your situation, right? What it will do is it will change the way you experience that situation in your life. It changes the experiences in your life. It does not changes the situations in your life. Instead of experiencing a situation as something that is very stressful, that is leading to burnout, it will work in a reverse manner. It will make it calmer and easier for you to navigate through the situations in your life. So, yes, gratitude does not reduce the efforts, it improves the quality of efforts because the same efforts that you are making becomes easier for you when you are grateful. So, there were two farmers living just next to each other. They had their own land where they used to grow crops, and same soil, same sunlight, same weather, same seeds they used to grow, right? So everything was the same. Farmer A and farmer B. Farmer A had very less crop production, whereas farmer B had a very good crop production, very good harvest. Now the difference, let me tell you the difference between these two. Farmer A, he always used to complain. I have land, but what is the use of this land? I'm not able to grow anything on this land. All other farmers are having better land than me. Even I'm alone serving on this land. I have to do everything. I do not have anyone to help me out. Daily, every morning, I have to wake up. What should I do? I'm fed up. I'm frustrated. I can't do all this alone. Now, the same situation, same farm, same land, same seeds, same sunlight with farmer B. Now, what is the difference? Farmer B, he always used to wake up in the morning with a smile. He used to thank God for yet another day in my life. He used to go to his land. He used to thank his land that at least I have a land. There are people around me who do not have even their own land. They are working on the land of the other people. So thank God I'm blessed with the land. I have these seeds and they have started sprouting. I know it will take time. The weather will change. I will take care of my crop. God, please provide me enough strength so that I can take care of my crops. Let me search on how I can enhance my productivity. He used to be very calm. And this perspective, this mindset, this attitude actually made a great difference in their lives. So when Mr. A, farmer A asked farmer B, so why you are able to grow more crops, the only answer farmer B had was, I am grateful for whatever I have in my life and I keep on enhancing that and moving ahead. So I enjoy what I have and I keep on increasing it. And this attitude has helped me out. Now coming to you all CA students who are attending this session, I know there are students around you. Everyone is having the same syllabus. Everyone may be going to the same coaching. Most of your friends will be having the same resources to study. They may be attending the same sessions, same classes, but everyone is not getting the same result, right? So what makes the difference? The difference is in the mindset. I know there are strategies that are different, but to think those strategies, you have to think from a mind which is calmer. A calm mind helps you to think better, to work better, to enjoy life, right? So we all have to learn this attitude of being grateful. And this attitude during my CA final days have helped me a lot. I completed my graduation just 1 year before I completed my CA final. So 2002 was the year when I completed my graduation, and I was thankful that I could complete it on time. I completed my internship. When I became CA, my internship was still going on, and I was thankful to God that I was able to achieve everything in my life. I always had this goal in my life that I have to clear CA in my first attempt, and I was able to do it. I believe in being happy, and this actually helped me to, I would say this actually helped me to find the purpose of my life. Because when I see people who used to study with me, but who always used to crib a lot, and they actually were the people who were always left behind. And those who used to always enjoy, be happy, I have seen them as rank holders. So, yes, this attitude of gratitude has always helped me to grow in my life, and more than that, to enjoy what I have in my life. So, yes, gratitude, the attitude of gratitude won't change your situation. It can only help you to see possibilities where you see problems. And this helps you to develop a attitude where you can always have a growth mindset, the right mindset in your life. So, attitude of gratitude helps to develop the growth mindset. Gratitude helps us to see the possibilities where one sees problem. So, for a grateful person, challenges become preparation and not punishments. So, when you have challenges in life, do you think if you will have no challenge in life, you will be happy? How many here think that when you will have no challenge in your life, not a single challenge in your life, will you be happy? The answer is no. We love challenges. Humans love challenges. Humans, by nature, humans love uncertainties in their life. So, for example, there is a new movie in the market, right? And I have seen that movie, and you are yet to see that movie. And when I come to you and I say that I have seen this movie, this is a very good movie, you must see this movie. Should I tell you the story of this movie? What will be your answer? Your answer will be, no, 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 please don't tell me the story of this movie. I will discover it on my own. So, the basic nature of humans is we love uncertainties, we love surprises, right? So, we love challenges. Challenges have to be in our life because challenges actually helps us to grow. So, whenever you pray to God, I never pray to God that please give me the things that I need in my life. I always pray to God, please give me enough power to get those things that I need in my life. Because I don't pray for a life that is without challenges. So, yes, start embracing the challenges in your life. If you are a CA student, yes, I understand lot of syllabus, lot of things you have to go through, lot of pressures in your life. Just embrace those pressures. They are actually making you stronger. CA has been my launch pad for everything. CA, this journey of CA, being CA, has prepared me, has made me strong enough to deal with all the challenges in my life. Just to joke around, whenever there is a challenge in my life, I say to myself, if I have cleared CA in first attempt, both groups in single sitting, I can achieve anything in my life. So this journey is something that is actually polishing you to be the diamond in your life. So when we are talking about diamond, what is diamond? Diamond is just a piece of coal, isn't it? Just a piece of charcoal, which converted itself, which used the pressure to its best advantage. So otherwise, diamond is just a piece of charcoal, but under pressure, that piece of charcoal became diamond. So yes, we all can be diamonds once we love to embrace the challenges in our life. So we have to learn to have a growth mindset. And how we can do that? We can do that by reframing the challenges in our life. How we should reframe that? Okay, let me share my screen again with you all. So this is again another activity. First activity that I shared with you all was to write down 3 things that are working well in your life. Please keep on noting it down. These activities actually help, and these activities are used in the therapy sessions. I am a coach. I use these activities in my therapy sessions, and they have actually resulted in very good result with my clients. So the first activity was to identify 3 things that are going well in your life. The second activity is the growth reframe activity, where what you have to do is you have to think of one challenge that you are undergoing in your life. It could be, just think of one thing. Okay, I'll not give an example as of now. I don't want to stop your thinking. Think of one challenge that you are facing in your life. Now, focus on what is this challenge teaching you. Focus only on the teachings. So when I ask you to focus on positive, something positive, do not let negative thinking come into it. When you're thinking on the teachings, think of only the teachings that this challenge is teaching you. I'll suggest all of you to please do this activity after this session. Spend some time with yourself. This is an activity for self-reflection, self-introspection, or self-awareness, and it actually helps to change the mindset. I understand in this 1 hour session, I cannot do a magic. But yes, consider this session as a start. So that challenge, what is it teaching you? And third thing is, what skill is this challenge developing in you? Now, if you are finding it difficult to do this activity, let me help you out by sharing an example so that you can do it on your own later after this session also. So challenge could be, I am not able to complete my syllabus on time and I feel constantly behind. And I think this is something that many of the students feel a day before examination, right? So how to reframe this? What is this situation teaching me? It is teaching me that I need a more realistic study plan, isn't it? Not everyone is having this thought in their life before exam. So why there is a difference? Because they have a clear study plan. You should focus more. This situation is teaching you this, that instead of wasting your time on your digital assets, it would have been better if you could have focused more. Or maybe comparison is increasing pressure. You're talking to your friends and they say, ha, I have done everything. Nothing is pending from my side. And now this is building a pressure on you. So this comparison is actually increasing pressure. So generally, I suggest this to all the students that during exam time, it's better you do not share your progress with others and don't ask for their progress during the exam time. It is not going to help you out. Let us do apple to apple comparisons, right? Everyone has their own set of problems, own situations, own backgrounds, own support system. So there is no point of comparing your progress to others' progress. Just compare your progress to your own progress. That is the only parameter that is going to help you out. Whether you have improved from the day before or not. Simple. So if this is the challenge in your life, think on the situation, this situation is teaching you, and then what skill is this developing in me? These skills, these are some examples. I know it could be different as well. Now this skill is, it is helping me to learn the skill of managing time better, prioritization, self-discipline, handling pressure calmly. Now this has to be your focus. So whenever there is a problem, whenever there is a challenge in your life, identify the problem, do this journaling activity, write down the problem in your life, then write down the teachings that you're getting from the situation. And then what skill is this developing in me? This will help you to develop a growth mindset. And growth mindset definitely helps you to move ahead in our life. So yes, we can practice a 7-day gratitude challenge. This is a gratitude challenge that I would like to share with you all. and it will definitely help you all. Every day, write one thing you are grateful for, especially during each moment you feel stressed. And this practice has actually helped me to survive in my life during all the challenging times. I have gone through a lot of struggles in my life. But during those struggling times, instead of focusing on more on what is going wrong, I have always shifted my focus on what has been going right in my life and how to build on that so that I can move ahead. And that has helped me to have a solid foundation in my life to be successful. So for example, this could be a daily practice. This you can write for yourself, and this you can practice as an affirmation as well. So affirmations also helps us to stay grounded. I am grateful for my CA journey and I'm learning and improving every day. You all can do this with me. Just close your eyes, one hand on your heart. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say this statement that I am grateful for my CA journey and I'm learning and improving every day. Say this 3 times to yourself. I'm grateful for my CA journey and I'm learning and improving every day. I'm grateful for my CA journey and I'm learning and improving every day. Develop this habit of being grateful. Let me tell you one thing. I live in Noida. I used to live in Delhi initially. The ICI building, the head office, you all know, is in near ITO, right? Now, whenever I cross our institute, this is a habit I have. I always bow my head and I say thank you. Just like people bow their head in front of temples, right? I'm always grateful for my CA journey. I'm always grateful to the institute for all the recognition that I have received through them. They have helped me to move ahead in my life. So be grateful for whatever you have achieved in your life. Be grateful to the people in your life who have given you something. Start counting your blessings. That will definitely help you to stay calm and grounded. And a grounded person is always in a better situation to make good decisions. So I would also like to share that I have written a book which can help you to stay grounded. The name of my book is Break Free from Stress. This book is available on Amazon and Flipkart also. So it consists of techniques that can help you to stay grounded. 51 techniques I have compiled in this book, gratitude being one of that. So you can refer this book during your stressful times. That will help you to break free from stress. So you can search this book on Amazon. We can also connect on LinkedIn. I am available on LinkedIn as Poonam Madan, P-O-O-N-A-M, M-A-D-A-N. So to conclude the session, I would like to again say this, that gratitude will not change what you have. It won't change your situation. It won't change your syllabus. It won't change your question paper. It won't change your friend circle. It won't change your parents. It won't change your situations. It won't change your family background. It won't change anything in your life. But it will change how you experience everything in your life. And that experience can definitely help you out to come out as a winner in your life. So with this, I would like to end the session and I will open the platform for any questions if you have. Okay, I can see one question here. Okay, so I can see there is a question, how to be grateful, how to use gratitude while preparing for examinations.
Yes,
Thank you for posting this question. I understand during examinations, we all are facing challenging situations. And during those times, it's very important to stay calm and grounded because a stressful mind, see, if you are building upon stress, you are becoming a pressure cooker. Do you think being a pressure cooker can help you out in finding solutions? So when we say if you have to see what is there inside the water, and if you keep that water on a stove for boiling, would you be able to see what is there inside the water when the water is boiling? You have to switch off the stove, let the water settle, and then everything will be clear. So to be clear, to get the clarity in your life, gratitude definitely helps. So during examination, what you can do is whenever you are feeling stressful, so for example, you have reached to this stage, maybe you are in CA final, right? You have cleared CA foundation, you have cleared CA inter. You are at this stage where you are opting for the final stage of CA final, right? Now you are going to write the final examination. Be thankful that you are here. Be thankful for the journey so far. And this actually helps us to stay grounded, to stay calm, and a relaxed mind is actually able to focus better without distractions. So thank you for this question. So how to maintain calm and stay peaceful every stage of exam preparation? Let me tell you, during examination, stress is required. So stress is not always bad. Some amount of stress is required. Say, for example, when you are going to run a race, right? Till the last moment, you keep on practicing. And those hours before the examination, those days before the examination, you are at your best. Your productivity is at your best. Whatever you try to recall, everything you are able to learn, right? The same thing, if you try doing 3 or 4 months before the examination, you won't be able to do it because the stress is not there. So stress helps to focus. So some amount of stress is required, but don't let that stress overpower you. So for that thing, everyone has their own way of staying peaceful, staying grounded, being grateful, and thinking positive, and meditation, mindfulness, all these practices. And again, I would say just go and search for my book on Amazon. I have done a lot of research. Being a CA, I have also undergone a lot of stress during my job as well, during my student. When I was a student, then also I used to undergo a lot of stress. So, basis those things and techniques that I used to follow, gratitude definitely helps, journaling definitely helps. Mind sweep technique is something where you have to write everything on the paper, whatever is going on in your mind, please write it down on the paper. That helps you to assess that what is that thought that is required at this point of time. Just focus on those thoughts that are empowering you. So this will help you out. Thanks for the questions.
So some questions will be asked by the moderator, sir.
Yes, sir. There is a question. How are 3 things?
Sorry, I'm not able to understand the question.
Ma'am, I'm audible?
You're audible, but the question is not clear.
What are the 3 things I'm genuinely grateful for in my personal or professional life today?
So yes, this is an activity that you all have to do. So it again depends on it changes from person to person. So if you ask me, I may have a different set of 3 things that I am grateful today for, right? I'm grateful for my parents. I'm grateful to my family. They have been a great support system for me. I'm grateful for my God for giving me the divine guidance to choose this path where I can help people to transform for better. I'm grateful for CA Institute, I would say, for providing me the launchpad, the platform where I can actually transfer my knowledge to those who are the seekers, who actually need my knowledge. So I'm thankful for all these things. And yes, everyone will have their own set of things they are grateful for. So I would suggest everyone, please do journaling. Start today itself by writing 3 things in your life that you are grateful for. I hope I was able to answer this question.
Next question, please, from the moderator, sir. Hello. So now I can ask that question.
Yes, please.
How does practicing gratitude change my response to stress of failure?
Okay. That's a good question. Thank you for this question. Yes, it's not easy to deal with failure in life. And whenever someone fails, sometimes again, depending on the number of times you have failed in your life, it definitely affects the thought process. But at that point of time, once you start practicing gratitude, you can start counting your blessings. So you have come so far in your journey. Now, at this point of time, you have achieved a lot. You have achieved that experience in your life, right? And you can share this experience with others, isn't it? So once we start sharing our experiences with others, that actually helps us to soothe down, to vent out. And yes, let me tell you, it's okay to not feel okay. So don't feel guilty. In my sessions, once I heard someone, she said that I could not clear one interview. So I was so sad. I started crying. Later, I started feeling guilty on why I was crying at that point of time. So I told her, I suggested her, I soothed her by saying that there is nothing wrong in crying. Every emotion is required. Let us feel whatever emotions we are undergoing. Don't stop yourself from feeling the emotions. Failure do come with an emotion of sadness. Feel that emotion. This emotion is actually helping you to be strong, to face more difficult challenges in your life.
So it is now time to conclude this session. The concluding remarks from the moderator, sir, please.
Yes, sir. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Poonam, ma'am, for your insightful and power-packed session on the topic gratitude and growth, the secret to a happier mindset. And thank you to all the participants. I think around more than 300 participants were there who is engaging continuously in throughout the session. And thank you so much, ma'am, for the way you have explained about the how to use your gratitude in your tough times, and really wonderful. So that's the all. I also thank to BOS chairman, vice chairman, and team of ICI for giving me the opportunity to in this webinar. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you to all the members present here.
So,
So, sir, I think
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my wisdom.
so
And
thank
all
you.
the best to all the students who have attended this session. I hope you will be able to.
Voice is not clear. So anyway, thank you. Thank you to respected faculty and the moderator for the wonderful session. We also thank to all dear students for their active participation in the session. We also thank you to our chairman, vice chairman, sir, for taking this initiative. Students are requested to please join the run series every Tuesday and Friday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. to learn and grow. So thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.